Today's large foldable phones are becoming lighter and thinner, but most manufacturers seem to cut back a bit on the specifications. However, the one I have in my hand, the Honor Magic V5 is a formidable player, the world's lightest and thinnest large foldable flagship, also fully packed with flagship specifications and a complete set of AI function. Everything is packed in. So, just how capable is it? Let's take a look in the video. First, let's discuss the appearance and feel of the Magic V5 versus the previous Magic V3 design. Has not changed much. The camera module remains in that familiar rectangular arrangement style, which is more stable. It has a feel akin to wearing a suit and tie. The one we have in hand is in warm white. The gloss is relatively soft with a warm matte texture that is not prone to fingerprints. Even if you hold it in your hand all day and touch it repeatedly, it can still maintain a clean and neat look. From the back cover to the entire device, the Honor Magic V5's true surprise is its lightness. When folded, it is only slightly larger, 8.8mm thick, and when unfolded, the thinnest part is only 4mm. Its weight is kept at 217 grams, slimmer than many flagship cardboard machines, but here's the but. It's not the type that collapses when squeezed. This is mainly thanks to the use of Honor's Resource 7 series aluminum for the frame and next-generation aerospace specialty fibers for the casing. Additionally, the body incorporates innovative materials like carbon fiber, pure titanium, and thermal VC. It feels light in the hand, yet remains sturdy. The structural integrity holds up and stays open, completely unlike some foldable screens that feel flimsy like cardboard when unfolded. Of course, for a foldable screen to feel comfortable to use, besides the body being lightweight and sturdy, the hinge must also keep up with Honor's Magic View. This time, the hinge uses Honor Luban's shock-absorbing chain, a name with a craftsmanship feel. It sounds hardcore, but in practice, the damping is more natural and the opening and closing are smoother. When closed, it fits snugly, and when unfolded, the central axis is smooth enough. The crease performance is considered excellent, whether to say so or not. After performing these actions many times after unboxing, it actually feels quite addictive. Honor is directly aiming for getting things done with the Star Vine. This time, it uses the latest Snapdragon 8 Ultimate Edition paired with LPDDR5X memory and UFS 4.1 storage, definitely a flagship combination. In terms of hardware performance, it's top tier for foldable screens. Officially positioned as PC grade, it sounds a bit vague, but in actual use, it's almost like having a computer inside your phone. With this flagship performance and larger foldable screen, the Honor Magic V5 is not just but also directly evolving into a mobile office tool. For example, if you're on a business trip and a client suddenly sends a keynote video file, others might be scrambling because they don't have Apple devices, but with the Honor Magic V5, you can simply open it to directly preview and edit. If your boss suddenly sends an Excel for you to revise while you're commuting, you can unfold the big screen on the subway to handle it. Or when you're brainstorming a project at a cafe, you can easily draw an XMI mind map without a computer, and it ensures perfect compatibility. The Office suite for Apple and Windows systems can even support formats such as CAD engineering drawings, HTML web files, and CAJ academic documents. Handling the formatting for these professionals and experts was previously almost only possible on computers, but now can be easily managed on smartphones. Working no longer has to start by sitting at a desk. Speaking of mobile office, just being able to open files is not enough. Cross-device connectivity is the key to practical efficiency. The Royal Magic V5 has also invested effort in this area, not only interconnecting with its own devices. It even supports Apple, Android, Harmony OS, and Windows. Compared to the Magic V5 focusing solely on Apple connectivity, its connectivity is much more comprehensive. If you're writing a proposal on a Mac and need to leave, drag it to Honor Super Workspace to instantly access it on your phone while on the subway. Or if you receive a contract on your phone and want to immediately edit it on a Windows computer without a data cable, you can simply drag and drop through the Honor Super Workspace to complete it. Whether you're an Android user, an Apple fan, or using multiple cross-platform devices, having a seamless experience with local files is the functionality that truly helps. What's more special is that the Honor Magic V5 can now directly connect with iPhones, supporting two-way transfers. Just install the Honor Transfer app on the iPhone, and both sides can directly. No more sending photos and files via WeChat, or relying on emails for document transfer like in ancient times. For example, you take some photos and want to send them to a colleague, but they use an iPhone, so you can just send them directly. Or you receive a PDF in a work group on an iPhone. It's hard to edit on an iPhone, but sending it to the Honor Magic V5 lets you handle it immediately on the big screen. This is truly a blessing for those who switch between Android and iOS daily. On the other hand, the Honor Magic V5 not only boasts strong performance, but also elevates the phone's AI capabilities to a new level. This time, the Honor UU AI isn't just a chatty voice assistant, it's a task-executing AI that can truly help you get things done. It's especially suited for scenarios like foldable screens where multitasking and multiple window operations are common. UU's core capabilities can be summarized into 5 areas. We assist you in reading, support you to remember, aid you in finding, help you to do, and enable you to share effortlessly. In other words, it functions as a reliable on-call co-pilot for you. When you're browsing the web, editing documents, processing images, searching for information, or moving files, it can always assist you. Next, let's take a look one by one at how it can help you. Save time and increase efficiency. When you're commuting, reading a 10,000-word in-depth article on the subway or in the office, reading thick research reports, just long press the bottom navigation bar or the power button, and you will immediately pop up and condense the entire content into a few-sentence summary. You can also directly ask it what the conclusion is or where the author's key points are, and the answers will instantly appear. No longer do you need to stare at the screen scrolling for half an hour for news, reports, or papers. It's like having built-in quick reading and instant answer searching, a double assurance. It can even directly assist users with office tasks or that lengthy 10,000-word article. When the boss suddenly says to turn this into a PPT in 10 minutes, you can simply tell Magic View, help me generate a PPT from this article, and Yo-Yo will handle this system. Capture titles, extract key points, and perfect the layout. By the time you reach the meeting room, the PPT is already in your folder. Copying and pasting, formatting. AI takes care of all these tedious tasks for you. If the photo background is too cluttered and you're worried about distractions, you can speak a command in the Honor Magic Views gallery. Remove power lines effortlessly with you understanding your needs. Your OCD about power lines is gone, the background is filled in, and photo editing is completed in 3 seconds. There are even more straightforward operations like after work, having a few drinks and not wanting to think. Just tell you your home address in advance, then you only need to say, call me a ride home, and it automatically locates, selects the route, and places the order as if I want to go home is etched into its memory. You just get in the car and leave the rest to it. Besides performance, connectivity, and AI, the Honor Magic View also excels in some basic experiences. But they didn't hold back on components. First, let's look at the battery life. It has a 6100 mAh Qinghai Lake Blade battery with a capacity density up to 25%, reaching, with 901 watt-hours per litre, it's one of the few with such high capacity in the foldable screen category, small in size yet powerful in performance. With its superb power management system, if you only use the inner screen all day from morning to night, even if you drain the battery, 6W wired and 50W wireless fast charging can quickly recharge it, don't worry. Both the inner and outer screens support LTBO dynamic refresh rates with peak brightness reaching browsing, navigation and WeChat outdoors under the sun without issues, and it also features 4320Hz P90 high frequency dimming plus comprehensive eye protection modes including low blue light display, motion smoothing and eye care during navigation, ensure prolonged use on large screens for series, browsing or gaming doesn't cause eye strain or fatigue. The Honor Magic V5 features a triple camera system covering all focal lengths. 64MP front camera captures close distance scenes. Two 50-megapixel lenses cover the main camera and the ultra-wide angle. Here, looking at the sample photos, we can only say that as a large folding screen phone, it is able to achieve this level of image quality. Honestly, it surpasses competitors and exceeds my expectations, equipped with Honor's Hongdian communication. It also includes Beidou satellite messaging and a self-developed CE frequency enhancer, making it the folding phone that supports the most 5G bands, ensuring more stable and stronger signals even in underground parking, high-speed trains and mountainous areas. The Honor Magic View does not rely solely on a single feature to attract consumers. Instead, it boasts a combination of qualities that place it among the top devices globally. Under the premise of being lightweight and a large foldable, we strive to make performance, functionality, and experience as comprehensive as possible. 7 AI ecosystems cover all scenario needs, embodying the mindset a foldable screen should have by balancing slimness and versatility. By successfully achieving a rare and exceptional balance point with no obvious shortcomings and absolutely no need for any compromise, the complete V587 is a device that can truly serve as your primary phone without sacrificing portability for experience. So it is indeed a hard-to-ignore option. Alright, that concludes this video. If you found this video somewhat helpful, please support us by. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.